Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's space on AI agents in 2025, a new era. We'll be starting in a couple of minutes, and while we wait for our lovely guest speakers to arrive and join us, till then, please wait for a couple of minutes, and we'll be starting soon. We have an interesting discussion on today's topic, that is the convergence of AI, blockchain, and which has given the rise to AI agents within the Web3 ecosystem. So, welcome to the space. We'll start in a couple of minutes. So, guys, we will be using this tonight space on our YouTube. We will be uploading the content on YouTube, so you can check us out on youtube.com/missile_io. We upload all our spaces there, and in case you missed this interesting topic, that is AI agents, you can catch that on YouTube as well. We have four speakers joined in, and we have a lineup of six speakers with us. And yes, Akshay is also here, so I'll give him the invitation to speak. I'll start, guys. I'll start introducing our lovely speakers. I'll ask about you, about your project, and what you guys are building in the Web3 space. What's the mission and vision for your project, and where are you guys heading for 2025? Before that, I just want to quickly talk about the today's topic, which is AI agents, and it's expected that by 2025, these agents will play a transformative role in Web3, and which will enhance our user experience in the apps. It will be through personalizations, automations, and intelligent supports. They can tailor interactions based on user behavior, manage routine tasks, and provide real-time assistance, which will create more engaging and efficient platforms. And it also has some risks, particularly when it's operating without the human oversight, and also in the Web3 space. We know how risky it can get. So we'll also talk about that. We have two very interesting panel questions that I will be asking to our lovely guest speakers. So let's start with introductions. Victor, I'll give the mic to you first. Victor is the chairman at DMC DMC Foundation. So welcome to the space, Victor. Let's hear something about you, about your project, and what are your plans in 2025.
Hi everyone. My name is Victor. Hi. Okay. So I am I'm the chairman for Data Mall Foundation, and Data Mall Chain is an omni decentralized data storage network built for the new AI Web3 AI and Web3 era. We're utilizing ERC 7585 for decentralized storage across all chains, and the second generation token DMCX function as a utility token, aiming to incentivize real data transaction within Web3 ecosystem. And we provide a stable, reliable, and secure decentralized storage infrastructure, enabling user and also AI functionality to securely store and exchange privacy data. By combining the nature of blockchain technology and with the automation of a smart contract, we offer a solution that emphasizes data ownership and ensure trustworthy data transactions in the AI agent era. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to our space, Victor. I'm very excited to know more about you and your project and your views on the AI agents. So welcome. Next up, we have Joe. Joe is the head of marketing at ADOT, and we've been connected with ADOT for quite a while now. So Joe, it's a pleasure to have you. Let's hear about you and ADOT. Over to you, my friend.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Joe, head of marketing from ADOT. ADOT is a decentralized AI search engine company founded by former Google core team engineers, and aiming to establish a new way to retrieve Web3 data. As the most comprehensive Web3 search engine in the AI area, it does not only provides convenient search services for ordinary users, but also provides API data and SDK toolkit for developers to help them quickly build their own AI search engine. And currently, we have just gone live with a Telegram bot mini app, designed to aggregate those millions of channels and groups of Web3 projects, and then let users know which discussions make sense by helping them summarize some of the latest discussions in them, and it's also technically an AI agent. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming to the space, Joe. I'll be excited to know more about you and your thoughts in this sector, in the AI space sector. Next up, we have Melvin. Melvin is the COO, at Pingo AI. And Melvin, it's your second time coming to our space. So welcome once again. It was lovely to have you first time. I'll ask you to introduce yourself to our new audience and your project as well. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody in the space. Thank you for having me here once again. The last time was an amazing space, and I'm sure this will be the same. My name is Melvin, and I'm the CEO of Pingo. So basically, Pingo is we are the first AI plus the BIM project built on Ton Network, and we're on a mission to redefine the way people get access to computational resources, right? Because we know building AI models is kind of expensive. It's very difficult to do. It takes so much work. But what we're trying to build a system or a network that basically simplifies it, right? So you have ideal computational resources out there, sitting down, like you have computers out there not being used. We are creating a network whereby people can actually bring their ideal computational resources together in our network. And then people who really needs it, like people building AI models, can come to our network and borrow it, or basically borrow that computational resources and perform the tasks they need. And people they borrow it from gets rewarded. And it's kind of we're making the system that makes it cheap and easy to get access to computational resources. That's what we are building.
Thank you for coming to the space, Melvin. It will be a pleasure to host you again. Next up, we have Zeus. He's the KOL in the DeepIn sector. So Zeus, I want to quickly ask you, we want to know more about you, and you must be seeing a lot of about AI agents in all over your X feed. So share us about that, and how's it currently going for you? Zeus, the mic is yours.
Hey everyone, nice to hear you, nice to meet you here. Today I want to explain a little bit more about what we are doing. Here is in this summer session my partner Ronin. He's tier one influencer, in this space. He's DeFi researcher, analytics and so on. So we are focused for 2 years on building our backstage labs. It's marketing accelerator for any stuff like community building, course marketing building, product building, performance marketing, business dev, and so on. Now we are focused on AI agents building, and like our last stuff was we helped to rather former.ai. We helped to rather the community and helped to complete their calls marketing strategy. And like if you can see, their goal was like to get 40 million market cap, and of course we have done this. So about our last cases, Formadot is one of the best reason to like deep inside this stuff. And Formadot is like launchpad platform in which you can easily list in your AI agent token memo, right? So it was last case. But now we are focusing on building our own tokens, and we are building like an ecosystem in which we want to help people in Web3 to understand what is Web3. Yes, like educational product inside. So it will be ecosystem with 3-4 AI agents. Each of them will generate like role. I can show anything because it's NDA, but in 2 weeks we will show everything. So now some stuff which you need to know. It's firstly it will be educational protocol platform in which you can easily understand anything about Web3. AI, gaming, DePIN, RVA, GameFi, and so on. My personal view that AI agents narrative will be in all spheres in 2-3 months after this speech. So my suggestion to everyone in this like AMA session, firstly to deep inside AI agents, to follow us on Twitter, to follow Mizzle AI in Twitter, and understand everything in deep inside AI agents to learn this ecosystem and follow and earn money with us. So our build expertise you will see like in 2 weeks, I think. It will be educational protocol. It will be the best stuff in which you see like for last I think 2-3 years in this area, in this space. Thank you for the mic.
Thank you, Zeus, for coming, and you're building something amazing. Very excited to know more about that. And guys, we have 7 amazing speakers, and this is the hottest topic, and this will be the hottest space that Mizzle is hosting. So make sure you stick till the end to hear all the expert opinions on the very interesting panel questions. Also, we'll be giving away 1 airdrop spot for Mizzle airdrop. We'll be choosing one of you listeners randomly, and we'll be announcing a winner anywhere between the space. So make sure you glued to the to this amazing, exciting panel discussion. Moving on, we have Aki. Aki is the co-founder of Chimp Exchange. And Aki, how's it going? Would love to know more about you and how you guys are integrating AI in your Chimp Exchange platform. Over to you, my friend.
Thank you for the space and having us here. Glad to be having this discussion on AI agents. So yeah, we I guess started in DeFi 1.5 years back, but I guess some of you know Chimp Exchange from the last year. We have been building a confidential trading engine, but we wanted the vision that we have with Chimp Exchange was just 2 things: make DeFi simple and secure. So the secure part was already covered because we are the one of the only DEX which is native to 10 blockchain, which is completely confidential. So like any user who trades on Chimp Exchange, their assets are only known to them. Nobody can track your assets. But the missing part of it was making it simple. So DeFi right now is, it's gotten very complicated with number of blockchains, bridges. So if a user wants to trade on a particular blockchain, he or she has to find out how to get the funds on that particular blockchain via the bridge, and then finding the DEX and the token and then trade it. So it's a lot of manual process, lot of fees that is wasted, and energy as well. So we wanted to simplify the entire thing, and we are using AI agents to make this happen. We haven't launched revealed our product yet, but we will be launching by Monday. Monday is when we are doing a bit of rebrand plus a lot an introduction about the product as well, which is how we will make the entire process of DeFi from bridging to trading to investing, everything done with a single line of command. So like if you want to trade such token onto that particular blockchain, you just tell the agent to do it and it'll do it for you in one go. You don't have to do multiple steps. So this is what we are working on right now. We will be sharing a lot of details on Monday. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you actually with us, Erky. And yeah, we'll be getting back to you. Next up, we have Valtteri. Valtteri is heading the marketing and business development at Timpi. And Valtteri would love to know more about you and your project. So the mic is yours.
Hey everyone! First and foremost, Happy New Year! Really excited for the next year. Thanks for having us. So, Timpi, as you said, I'm Val, head of marketing and business development at Timpi. And at Timpi, we really tackle the key issue in data access. So we have built the world's first decentralized web index. So web index is what powers search engines behind Google, Bing, etc. And we're also on top of that web index. We're building our own search engine, and that search engine is actually having its launch in later this quarter. So it's exciting first half of the year for us. But specifically for this topic, AI is actually a huge disruption in the search engine industry because more and more people are wanting to use chatbots like ChatGPT to search. So a lot of the big answer for now is these new hybrid search engines that have come online. So we are actually going to be the end user and the provider of this web index. So the web index will power our search as well as our AI bot. And we're also providing data from our index to other search engines as well as AI agents. So going back to this topic, I think decentralization and crypto Web3 industry as a whole has a huge chance when these AI agents are coming online, because we're not talking about these huge models like OpenAI or Google are building, but we're building smaller, more agile, more specific models that actually decentralization and blockchain are perfect platform to host. So again, we're very happy to be here. I'm really excited to talk about with the amazing crew of panelists. So happy to be here.
Excited to have you here, Valtteri. And exactly, we are be talking about how these specific AI agents are going to operate in the decentralized space. So welcome to the Twitter space of Mizzle. And last but not the least, we have Ronin. Ronin, I'll give you the mic to you. Let's hear about you to our audience. Let's let our audience know about you and how are you managing KOLs and KOL managing with Zeus. So the mic is yours.
Hi everybody, guys, and yeah, it's really nice to be here. So yeah, I'm Ronin. My partner is Zeus. He has introduced himself just a few minutes ago, and we're building the agency plus educational platform where we as manage QLs to support projects support the projects with different marketing instruments. And right now we prepare. For the whole time. Obviously, in our agency we managed over 100 projects. It was different projects. It was as AI agents. It was as Deepin projects. So it's about really several ones, and we try to be and keep updated in. So, the second product which we built for now, it's educational platform, as Zeus mentioned already before. That's where we keep our focus, since really many new players will come, will come to the
Hello?
space on this bull market.
Hello?
And yes, definitely it's needed. I would say it will be even something like educational protocol, like maybe open campus. It's like an example for the better understanding. And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And yeah, for sure, I try to develop my audience. I try to build my own community and try to be, like also into the market together with other guys, together with them, together with my community, explore new technologies as AI agents, which are really, like in the revolution, innovative. I don't know, just it's a new step of development of the internet. Definitely, it helps to collect data much easier, and yeah, that's where I keep my focus also right now. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the micro. Let's move on.
Thanks for coming, Ronin, and would love to hear your perspective on the space as you're handling different projects in this space, in this AI agent, deep in and AI space altogether. So welcome to the space once again. Guys, we have seven amazing speakers with us. So I'll proceed with my panel question and requesting all the speakers. Let's keep the ideal answer time to 2 to 3 minutes, so everyone gets a chance to add something to the panel to the question. So again, I'll come to you, Victor. I'll start the question, and the question is: how can AI agents enhance user experience in Web3 and decentralized applications?
Yeah. So AI agent, I think the answer to your question is that the AI agent, they use the AI capability, especially the last year was the year for large language model, so they can understand natural language. So basically, especially just like the OpenAI chatbot, you can directly ask the agent questions, so they understand you. You don't need to, they are not only applications. They can listen to your talk. They can have a dialogue to listen to your need, listen to your requirement with natural language. I think that's why we say this year is going to be the year of the AI agent, because of they're capable of talking to you. Yeah, understand your language.
Exactly, that could be one of the cases. And NVIDIA's CEO recently said that we are in the era of agentic AI. So it's very exciting what lies ahead in front of us. And again, thank you for to the point answer, Victor. I'll get back to you with the follow-up question. Next up, I'll ask the same question to you, Joe. What do you think? How can AI agents enhance user experience in Web3 and decentralized applications?
Okay. I think AI agents can do this by making everything more personalized and secure and easy to use. These agents act like smarter assistants that help users navigate through complicated decentralized systems, whether it's managing wallets, engaging with DeFi, or just keeping everything safe. And they give real-time guidance, tailored recommendations, and help with decision making. So making Web3 the apps feel much more accessible and user-friendly. I want to do an example like AI 16Z's Eliza. Yeah, Eliza allows developers to create different AI agents, each with its own unique personality. These agents can interact with users across platforms like Discord, Twitter, Telegram, and even TikTok. Yeah, all of them are social media. For example, an AI agent could help users find their way around a decentralized app, guide them through crypto transactions and give advice based on what the user what the user likes. By making these interactions more personal and engaging, Eliza's AI agents really improve how people use decentralized apps. And I think AI agents also help make decentralized apps more secure with features like end-to-end encryption, multi-chain wallet management, and integration with social media and blockchain. So AI agents streamline processes while keeping everything safe. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, for the answer. I really want to ask a follow-up question to you. I was listening and was really intrigued that you said it can also lead to more security in the Web3 space. We will get to potential securities and risks in the second question, but before that, I want to know why, if the agent, what would happen if AI agents become too strong and they try to overpower a user and the overpower in the security aspect. Could that happen, or these AI agents are only there to help us? That would be the follow-up question for me. Hi, Joe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think so, because I think this will help users feel more confident in Web3 apps, knowing their data is secure while interacting in the decentralized world. Yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Aki, I see you are raising your hands. Do you want to maybe contribute to this question and also tell us more about how these AI agents can enhance the user experience in the Web3 space? Aki, the mic is yours.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. I would like to contribute on both of these questions. First, in order for everyone to understand what AI agents are, basically they are your assistants. They are here to help you cut short your daily manual processes that takes up so much of your time. So, for example, in the real world, if you have an assistant, the job of an assistant is to make your life clutter free and help you focus on the priority task. So in the same way, AI agents can help you navigate your daily life or a routine like work schedules, reminders, business meetings, or documentation, research, all of these things, and also the creative aspect of it as well. So they can help you with sorting all of these by themselves, so you can have more time for your priority task. In Web3, I would say it can help you cut short a lot of tasks that take up your time. Let's say, for example, a person who is a Web3 researcher, who's a DeFi researcher, who's a content creator. And if you have some of these tasks which can, take up so much of your time, which are recurring, so you can train an AI agent to help you with this on a daily basis. It can help you get the research, get the content, get the graphics, and a lot of these things created on a daily basis so that you have time for things that are most important to you instead of the tasks that are recurring. So this is first what AI agents are, and second, about if they can overpower you or something like that. But I would like to add is these are agents that you train specifically for your task, and these can be like given permissions to not access your wallet or sensitive information. You can always ask them to do research based work. So basically the idea is to train them according to your work. You can always have, like, for example, you recently mentioned that, okay, it can be used for privacy and security. Absolutely. That is one of the cases that we are also working on. We at Chimp Exchange, we have done confidential trading so that people can secure their assets. And now we're using AI to automate the entire process. So for, I would like to add, when you guys or we trade in Web3, there are so many chances that we can get hacked. Sometimes we click on a bad link. Sometimes we install the wrong app or something like that. But if an AI agent is trained to do all of these tasks, they will always choose the path that is assigned to them instead of manually doing everything. So that is where they can be trained, and if you do it right, you don't have to worry about getting it overpowered the user experience.
Hey, thank you for explaining. So simply, Aki, I have a follow-up question for you as well. You say that your exchange, Chimp Exchange, has integrated AI, and how a user can experience that, or maybe experience some AI agents that you have integrated with Chimp Exchange.
Yes. So I want everyone on the Twitter space, imagine one thing right now. How do you trade on a normal basis? Like, what is your priority when you do trading? Obviously, the first priority is to make money, right? When you're doing trading. Second is you want to save time and fees when you're doing all of this. So for us to trade when there is 100 plus blockchains, then there is thousands and thousands of tokens. So when you are trading this, you don't want the manual process to waste your time, like bridging, like selecting token, manually swapping, clicking. So this that whole experience of trading should be a 1 or 2 click process. But right now, if I talk about, let's say you tell me that, okay, Akshay, there is a token that is launched on Arbitrum, go buy it. But now I have to think about, okay, first let me go to add the network, the Arbitrum network in my wallet, then figure out how to get my funds on Arbitrum network and which bridge to use, and then or maybe go to a centralized exchange. If it's a new token, obviously it'll be on a decentralized exchange. Then I have to figure out, okay, which DEX has it, what is the contract address, stuff like that. So there are so many steps. At Chip Exchange, we will help you do this entire steps of task in just one command. You imagine that you just ask the AI agent, in our case Chimp AI, to, okay, I want to buy this token, this is the contract address. And even if you don't have funds available at Arbitrum network, maybe let's say you have the funds available on Ethereum network, or let's say Optimism network, the AI agent will do the bridging, will do the trade, will get you the end result which is required, and not waste your time. So that is what we are working on right now.
Simplifying user experience is it's a key in the Web3 space so that we can onboard more users. So kudos to you and your team at Chimp Exchange, Akshay, and I'll get back to you with the second question. Next, I want to ask Melvin the same question. That is, how can AI agents enhance user experience in Web3 and decentralized applications? So the floor is yours, Melvin.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. This is a very great question, and it's one of the most exciting aspects of, the intersection between AI and basically Web3, right? So you see, Web3 is all about decentralization, transparency, and putting users at the center of the ecosystem, basically. But let's be honest, yeah, it's still a complex space to be. It's a complex space to navigate for the average person, though, not for the tech service. For the average person, is a complex space to be, right? And that's where AI agents come in, right? They make everything smoother, because they are smarter and more intuitive. Now, AI agents can act like personal assistants in Web3 space, right? Imagine you have an AI agent, helping users manage their crypto wallet by tracking their, spending habits, or basically optimizing their gas fees, as someone said here earlier. Or you can even think about them like, analyzing DeFi platforms in real time to recommend the best yields, farming opportunities to users. And these things are happening currently, right? So basically they simplify decision makings and, personalize experience, and even automate a mundane task, allowing users to focus on what really matters. So basically they, as I said before, they're like, assistants, personal assistants to these users, making the users' tasks more easy, and giving them time to do other things, and relieving them of a lot of stress, a lot of tasks to do. Now, for example, in decentralized applications, AI agents could enhance customer support by providing instant, accurate responses to users. 24/7. We have so many communities now, or so many platforms right now, that maybe they hire moderators or hire people to give out to basically moderate and give out responses to users or to community members. But then you can't expect them to do that 24/7 because they're humans. They have to rest. They have other activities to do. But these AI agents can basically do that for you 24/7, right? And they can also help with educating and guiding new users step by step in learning how to interact with maybe a smart contract or a decentralized application efficiently. So in gaming, AI agents could basically create a dynamic, personalized experience, adapting challenges and rewards to suit individuals' playstyle. So all these and many other things that these AI agents are already helping us do. And the key is that AI doesn't just make Web3 more efficient; it makes it more human, right? Because these agents, they understand user preference and the needs, right? So AI bridges the gap between cutting edge technology and everyday usability, unlocking the full potential of decentralization for everyone. That's my opinion, though.
Thank you for the lovely answer, Melvin. And it was great hearing your opinions on AI agents. Next, I'll go to you, Zeus. I'll ask you the same question. How do you think these AI agents can enhance user experience in Web3? Hi, Zeus. Can you hear me?
Yeah, could you please repeat the question?
Yeah, it's how do you think AI agents can enhance user experience in Web3? Can you give us some examples also?
What do you mean? Can you clarify your question? What do you mean, actually?
Sure. Yeah. So we talk about AI agents getting in the Web3 space, and there's a lot of talk about AI
Yeah, yeah.
agents. And so, how do you think these AI agents will help us
Uh-huh.
with our user
Got you.
experience? For
Got you. Got
example,
you.
yeah, sure.
Got you.
You can go
So,
ahead, Jen.
first of all, I think that AI agents will help in each sphere of Web3 and Web2. So we will see a growth of B2B, B2C business in the at the nearest time. It's 100%. First of all, I think it will be like MEMS sphere, right? So agents inside MEMS. AI will be included into educational stuff, into area sector already. AI will be integrated in real world asset stuff. Also, if you're like find out deeply about tokenization and real estate, agents will help like assistants to like manage some services. It will be like your assistants to help in the different proposals. For example, if you want to book something or find some hotel, or you want to buy some ticket to the Web3 event, you can use a agent. Also, if you see one of the newest feature in Twitter is a agent now can integrate into posting content, right, in Twitter, and it's like human design. So agents can make all the functions which our natural world, our natural human can. So first of all, it's integrating in all services, all spheres in which you can how to explain manage organically like natural human, right? So it's educational, area, real estate, GameFi, in assistance stuff, in collaborating, in helping, in managing, in booking. For example, it can be integrated also in bridge. Yeah, if you can, for example, it can be some points and some buttons. For example, like copy trading platforms, yes. Formo copy trading like GMG and Bullix now, it's our newest stuff in copy trading. So yeah, first of all, you can easily organize some stuff about how to understand smart wallets, how to understand insiders, how to understand snipers, how to copy trade with other people who can trade, professional traders. You can in nearest future, I think we can copy everything. So a agent can copy, for example, posting organic viral content. They can copy professional, for example, in real estate sphere. They can copy biz devs. They can copy call managers. They can copy community manager. So at the nearest time, we will not see any difference between real human and AI agent. Trust me. Thank you for the mic.
That's a lovely question, Zeus. Thank you for such a lovely question. I have a follow-up question for you. You said that AI agents could customize, and they are evolving and customizing into creating, let's say, tweets and getting virality. So, is it still an option for a content creator on X who shares their insights about Web3 or crypto because they're competing with hundreds of AI agents? So, is it still possible
Yeah,
for
man.
such content creator to grow on X or social medias?
Yeah, so like if we are talking about personally with about me or my partner Ronin, so we are writing our stuff, our threads, our posts, like just in our hands. Yeah. So we're controlling this process and it's not a agents, man. But if we are talking about, some business stuff, some analytics, some maybe B2C, B2B spheres. Of course, we are using in our projects this feature, for posting, contents viral organically. So you can understand, like, and see Token Humanity project. You can see Shield Guy. You can see Forma.com. These projects are integrating in these, inside the products. They integrated AI agents. So I think it's answering your question.
Thank you for such a lovely answer, Zeus. I'll move to Volteri now. Volteri, the question is the same, that how can AI agents enhance user experience in Web3 and decentralized applications?
Yeah, it absolutely has that can have a huge effect on decentralized applications, and one of the, you know, from our perspective, the search engine that are gonna have a huge impact when it comes to these hybrid search engines. As you can see, being already integrating chatbot to their search engine, so you have a basically in the simplest form, you have a chance to query a question or anything you would search, and you can either go with the links or you can chat with the bot. So in this case, the agent will give much more, much like a wider chance to look for information. And as I mentioned earlier, it's an interesting topic for us because we are also data providers. So we're very happy to work with other DeepIn projects to either provide data or invite them to our ecosystem to build their products on top of our data. So we're really happy. I think the agents are a very good chance in the DeepIn and overall Web3 space to collaborate, because we're good at data, but we're not best at everything. So we want to work with other people. So this collaboration will lift everyone, and that is really the promise of Web3 that we're still struggling to utilize to the full extent, the collaboration. So I think the AI agents will fit perfectly to the entire Web3 ecosystem.
Thank you, Volteri. You rightly said that we have to leverage this collaboration part of the Web3 space, and at Mizzle, we definitely believe in collaboration over competitions, and that's why we are connected with such lovely projects and lovely guest speakers. Volteri, I really want to ask a follow-up question, a basic follow-up question to you, as someone who has their hands into marketing development. Talking about you, Volteri here. What would you suggest to a person who's into Web3 marketing? How would you suggest that they use AI agents to upskill themselves? And because it's such a fast-moving, fast-paced industry, how would you suggest someone to use these tools at disposable to further elevate not only their knowledge but also their career?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think everything comes down to community building, and what really is the most effective community building is to offer them more value. So you can either offer them value in information and being part of the community, obviously financial value, but most of all, just really them feeling like they're part of the community and the project. And one of these, I go back to the collaboration. Is we collaborate. We've hired people from our community to build stuff. We have experts in different areas. So these AI agents can offer that extra value to the community in many cases. And in our case, it's the AI bots in our search engine, which makes them feel more like they are in the Timpi ecosystem. One of the other things that a lot of projects can do that are not necessarily search engine project, they can have things such as FAQs in an AI agent format, so people can ask anything about your project. And it feels like you're talking to one of the employees, which really adds value, in my opinion, to the whole, community. And that's really, in my view, the basis of Web3 marketing.
Thank you, Valerie, for the answer. I'll ask the question to you, Ronan, now. What are your opinions on how AI agents can enhance user experience in the Web3 space? Ronan, are you here with us?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, man. It's how do you think these AI agents can enhance user experience in the Web3 space?
You'd like to answer, but I have also the partner. His name Artur, and maybe you can give him a voice. Just he will tell you more details about it, and I suppose his opinion will be more expertise. So right now in the demo session we have Artur, and can you just give him a request to speak or not?
For sure, for sure. Just ask him to request to be a speaker. I'll accept the request because there are many listeners.
Yeah.
It will be a little hard to find the name. Till then,
Yeah,
I'll ask
one second.
a question to, I'll ask a general question, and I want any of you gentlemen who can take up this question and maybe give me an insight. The question is pretty simple. For someone who's into Web3 space and hearing a lot of things about AI agents, how can you basically get started in this AI agent space? That is a question. I'll give you gentlemen some time to think about, and you can raise your hand or maybe react with any emoji, and I'll get back to you. Till then, I'll invite CryptoBane to answer the question of how the AI agents can enhance user experience in Web3. So, hi CryptoBane, it's lovely to have you. If you can hear me, I have given you the permission to speak. Yeah, so you can share your opinion on this question. The mic is yours. Hi, CryptoBane, can you hear me?
Jem Mizu, Jem Ronin, Jem guys.
GM, brother.
Okay, I see Victor, you raising your hand. Do you have something to share about?
Yeah, you are asking us to think about the last question, right? How do you start if you want to build AI agent, right? Was that the question? Yeah. So I guess so my opinion is first you want to you have to think about what kind of data you want to feed to the AI agent. And where does the intelligence where is your backend, right? So you want to put your LLM model. Where do you want to put it? Is it going to be on your local machine? So that then you need to decide what kind of GPU you want to install locally, and then that way you don't have to worry about the data privacy. Some of the AI agents, you want the AI agent to handle your most intimate data. Say you want to, for example, one of our functionality is to help you to sort through your personal photos, right? So you want to say you with the capability of an AI agent, you can ask the agent to find a photo you took with your son, when your son was 2 years old and having a birthday party, something like that, right? The AI agent can help you do that. And then with that, so you want to know where the language model resides. If the language model is the backend is on a public domain, then how do you protect your data? You don't want to feed or your you don't want to store your most intimate data on a public cloud. We know that's dangerous. So the Web3 deep-in devices can help you, to store your, intimate privacy data, and then send it to the AI, to the language LLM model of your choice. But if you want to send to the centralized, model, you want to make sure that data is not stored there, so you don't lose your privacy there. That's so basically what I'm saying is to have your AI. You need to first design the framework of data flow for your AI agent. That is my answer to the question. Yeah.
Hi, thank you, Victor, for the lovely answer. I've heard you talk about data security, privacy, and decentralized data, and it's always lovely to hear your insights. Bain, if you can hear me, I would like you to take up this question, maybe tell our audience on how can AI agents enhance user experience in the Web3 space. And after you answer, we are going to be announcing the winner of the Mizzle airdrop. So, Bain, can you hear me? And the mic is yours, my friend.
Yeah, I can hear you, please. If you could please repeat the question.
Sure. The question is, how can AI agents enhance user experience in Web3 and decentralized applications?
Sorry, my network is choppy. How can AI agents influence what?
How can AI agents enhance the user experience in the Web3 and crypto space? Zeus, I see you raising your hand. Do you want to maybe share something?
Could you please repeat me a question? Because it's some kind of trouble with my connection, but I want to ask, yes. So could you please repeat?
I think I already asked you this question. It was about how the AI agents can enhance user experience. I thought you had something to say.
Yeah. I want first of all, in this, AMA session is our partner. We are build this educational protocol with AI agents inside. It will be ecosystem. And he is founder of such a big project like Neiro on Ether, I mean, not founder, core team, right? And he is one of the founder of Meta Token. And this guy know really much about AI agents, building about ecosystem, about data science and analytics in AI agents, because he's personal builder of this. Could you please give him a mic and he will explain everything about our stuff? Could you do this, man?
For sure. For sure. What would be his name be? Because I see a lot of
yes,
requests.
He's Arthur on this AMA session. Arthur,
yes,
he's listener, but he requests to you.
Okay, I have accepted your request, Arthur. If you can hear me, please say hi to our audience.
Yeah. He's now listener, man. We need to make him as speaker.
I have already. I think he left the space, but we'll continue. If he joins the space again, I'll give him the mic again. No worries. Due to a little time constraint.
I hope you can hear me, right?
Yes, yes. Who's this speaking? Sorry.
It's Script Spain.
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
As an answer to your question, how AI agents significantly enhance Web3 experience, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, with the futuristic technology and how AI agents work, they could significantly enhance Web3 experience in a lot of ways, if I may, sorry. AI agents could simplify onboarding, they could guide users through complexities of Web3, making it easier for newbies, to onboard and start interacting with dApps on Web3. If you get what I mean. They could also personalize recommendations through users' interests, through the way, you feed AI agents, you feed them with what you want and they give you answers, responses, feedback, and yeah, based on what you give, what you give is what they use to personalize answers and feedback based on your interest. That's how they that's how they do it. And then they enhance security through monitoring users' accounts, transactions, detecting potential security threats and all, you know. Then, AI agents could also streamline transactions, complex transactions like swapping, interacting with smart contracts. They could be hard when doing it by yourself as a newbie and as someone that is conversant with Web3 experience. Sometimes the market and you could have problems arising which an AI agent could easily take care of based on the intelligence it gains in real time, and it manages data in a decentralized way helping users manage things like wallets, keys, identity verifications, providing a more seamless and secure experience, also respecting privacy due to the way it was being created. Y'all can hear me, right?
Hey, that was an
Hi
amazing answer.
everyone, can you
Thank
hear
you,
me, guys?
Cryptobane.
Hi
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, we can hear you,
It's
Yeah,
Arthur.
we
also
are
Hearing
guys.
you, man.
I'm in the mountains and the internet connection is a little bit weird.
yeah.
Zeus has presented me right now. Essentially, what we're building with Zeus and Ronin, we're creating a headless LMS and headless CMS to create a database for learning curves. We understand right now when person gets out of the university, essentially what they lack is a skill set. Any skill set can result into a profession. Any profession can be profitable if people are doing anything. We have a lot of stuff in the internet that are not creating value, which is, for example, division in the internet. You go into Google, you go into Brave, you go into any browser, and they give you different user metrics. They give you different profile visits. They give you different URLs. That's the first thing. So people who want to find any learning material in Google, in other networks, they have a lot of problems, such as accessibility, then understanding whether this material is scam or not, or finding whether this material is already up to date. So what AI agent is essentially is a tool that is automated to such an extent that the task is completed by 100%. They neglect the emotional stuff that people have. So what we try to create is essentially a interoperable blockchain that allows people to create their own educational materials and then provide it to people in need. Since blockchain is something that you write your data on and it's always storable, always visible, it's always accessible, we want to create a place where it's almost like a Cosmos blockchain. I truly believe in this modular ecosystem. I truly believe in what, for example, Sui is doing and what other blockchains are doing, whether they are modular or not. Because I think that we are going to be able to have an access to an informational layer that is not accessible to people right now. If you want to find a course on product management or if you want to find a course on data analytics, you will find a bunch of already prepaid ads already prepaid, advertisement through the Web2 ecosystem. We want to tailor user experience to such an extent that if they want to go after school to go to Web3, they want to study call management, they want to go to Web3 as a copywriter, where any degree in this matter, they will find both free materials and paid materials. Why paid materials? Because we have an architecture of NFT gated architecture, because we want to provide people with value, with the abilities that they have currently. We know that the brain exists, yeah, and the brain in itself is an organ that adapts to any situation. So essentially, we're starting right now with only 3 communities. The first community is built by Ronin. Ronin is creating the DeFi research analytic placement, where people can learn how to analyze on-chain data, how to behave in the DeFi Llama, in Dune, in Kite, in other ecosystems, and not get lost in the amount of information. Because essentially what brain is, we're only acquiring information and we're receiving emotional contact. And if emotional contact we receive is negative, probably we will not want to receive this information from that side. So that's why we want to neglect the Web2 experience and provide, even to any course that people are getting, a place where they can learn and have the learning curve. It is stable, it is challenging, and it is translatable to the everyday experiences of a modern society. We really need soft skills. We really need hard skills. Right now, like, we're living in such a place where we have geopolitics. We have a lot of strange situations where the technology in itself is already accessible for everybody, but the overall approach to how we receive information and how we interact is different. That's why what we're building is a community of futuristic learners who are supplied by AI agents, who are helping them to learn specific domains which are automated. Because what's the point of finding information if it is lacking experience, if it is not expert opinion, if it's just like GPT created? And you have seen in the last 2 to 3 years, with the extent of ChatGPT, Llama models, Gemini models, the amount of trash that internet is having. Guys, we're living in Twitter, we're living in Web3. You already know that lots and lots of posts are AI automated. But most of them, if you know how to bypass this shit, they're not AI automated. It's a person sitting on another account that is like, so to say, quote unquote, dev automated. It's not AI agents. So I want to stress out what AI agents are, guys. In 2023, when ChatGPT introduced the agent space, they have created this, which you can train a model on. You can insert your PDFs. You can insert your materials, your templates, your learning curves that you have seen as useful towards you. So we're creating a place where people, essentially, it's like a platform, a portal where you can build your own learning curve. You want to learn project management? Of course, you can find people and peers that are going to help you. You will find AI agents that are going to help you because they are automated on already existing cases and already existing, proof of concept stuff. So yeah, I mean, Zeus wanted to, for example, me to speak about the whole platform, but a lot of stuff we cannot share because we want to share once we launch. And the launch is going to be this year. It's going to be a stage launch. We want to really focus on creating a value towards Web3, because we have seen a lot of scams. We have seen, like, Solana is a scam place. Lots and lots of projects, they are just like pumps and dumps. You can check on trading terminals such as BullX or GMGN the amount of tokens that are created, and they are nothing compared to any existing value that even altcoins have had. So what we want to create is a place where people can learn DeFi, decentralized finances. They can learn specific domains in DeFi, such as real world assets, such as AI agents, guys. AI agents are only here for about 2.5 months, but they are already changing the space. Why they're changing the space? Because they exist for a long time. They don't exist for a long time to the retail. And that's the gap that we want to solve. We want to provide with learning materials with contemporary knowledge to everyday users, to people who are lacking time, who are lacking amount of capabilities to search. We want to provide them with the internet of already pre-existing educational materials. So yeah, I'm finishing up because guys, I can speak about it for a long time.
Thank you, Arthur, for coming to the space. It's lovely to have you, and you have shared educational part of user experience in the Web3. And let's hope Solana is not a scam, because otherwise I will be losing a lot of money. Uh, I will be proceeding with the second question, but before that, I want to quickly announce the winner of Mizzle's giveaway, airdrop giveaway spot. So let's have some drum roll, please. And yes, like I'm saying, this wheel is spinning, and we have the winner. The user is Crypto King. So congratulations, Crypto King. You have won the Mizzle giveaway spot, airdrop spot. So DM us your wallet, and we will be reaching out to you. So congratulations once again. So guys, we are a little bit running out of time, and before we proceed to the second question, which is what are the potential risks of AI agents operating without human oversight in Web3 environments? I want you guys to raise your hands or maybe react with the emoji, and I'll be unmuting or asking you to maybe give us insight on this question. I can see Aki, you raising your hand. Maybe you want to take up this question first, then Zeus can follow, because I can see his hand as well, and then Arthur can follow. Thank you guys so much for being so enthusiastic in this topic. So Akshay, my friend, you can take up this question.
So yeah, I think the question is, if I'm correct, understanding correctly, is that how the AI agents who are working without the human intervention, how they're secure.
Yes, and what could be the potential risk? And yes, it's basically about security, about AI agents operating without human oversight.
Okay, yeah. So the AI agents, I guess, as I mentioned earlier, that it has to be created in an environment where you give them like information that is available publicly, and even if you want to feed that AI agents through machine learning and do particular tasks, that should be done without giving them much access to your assets or confidential information that may go out. And obviously, if you are making it live for the public to use, it has to be publicly audited, so that it can never go and perform actions. So basically, the idea is to not give them permissions which can be later on get hacked or something like that. So that is the first thing, that when trading AI agents to perform these specific tasks, it has to be kept in mind. Apart from that, I don't think AI agents, the AI agent that we have created with Chimp, it never takes information of your personal assets. It never keeps it. Only the permissions for making the transaction has to go through the user intervention only. Where both of these things meet, then I guess the complicated scenario arises. That's my take. Yeah, happy to know others' opinion as well.
Thank you, Aki, for contributing to this question. I will be passing the mic now to Victor. Victor, maybe you can share your insights on this question.
Yeah, so the authorization, that's the key, right? So you don't want to, because even though we call them AI agent, and that they have AI means artificial intelligence, but we haven't reached AGI yet, and those agent we call them AI agent, but they are actually still programs, right? So if they are software programs, they can have bugs. So you don't want to authorize them to execute real transactions to your crypto assets. So that's the key, right? And also you need to treat you don't authorize them to you don't want to store your private data, your privacy data onto, on agent. You don't authorize them to keep a memory of your, private data. So how do you store your data? You want to store your data somewhere, in the Web 2, your data you store on the centralized cloud, then the data get leaked, right? In the Web 3, in the AI era, your not your data. If you store your data in a backend in a centralized backend AI agent, not only your data get leaked, your identity might get hijacked. So that's a big risk. So you want to make sure you only authorize them to infer on your data, but you don't want them to store uh, store your data. Your data has to be on your own hand, and that's where the product that we're developing. That's called DeepIn, storage device that store your most intimate data, and you only authorize your the AI agent to do inquiry referring to your personal knowledge base that's stored on your own DeepIn device. So basically, that's the risk that you want to avoid, and the solution that we provide. Thank you.
Thank you for this amazing answer, Victor. And you rightly said that it's not too late to maybe control AI and provide the data in the hands of rightful owners. And I think that can only that can happen with more secure data that is in the decentralized cloud. And at Mizil, we also believe that data privacy is key, and that's why we provide enterprise grade SLAs to developers and to enterprises so that they can store their data more securely and definitely more cheaper than centralized operators. So thank you once again for the question. Bain, I see your hand raising. Do you want to take up this question and tell our audience what could be the potential risk of AI agents operating without humans in the Web3 environments? So Bain, the mic is yours.
Okay. AI agents are being programmed, fed data, and given things. So, AI agents are obedient. Yeah, they can be over obedient sometimes, There are risks based on security, like smart contract vulnerabilities. AI agents could exploit vulnerabilities in smart contracts, leading to some financial losses or unauthorized access when they're not being monitored, unless they're being told not to. If you get what I mean. Then they might be private key compromise when malicious actors they might allow malicious actors to access and control user funds when not being monitored also. Then there are financial risks like unintended trades when not being monitored. But the thing is, AI agents act based on data sets and instructions being fed. AI agents can also be used to indulge in pump and dump schemes, manipulating market prices, and flash loan attacks, resulting in significant losses in financing. There might be operational risks too, which might cause system crashes, disrupting user interactions and transactions, which will be very bad. It also corrupts data when not being monitored. It might corrupt data, or alter user data, which might lead to errors in smart contract execution, which smart contracts are very delicate when being handled. The smallest error could lead to a very big disaster in your project. They might struggle with scalability issues, leading to transaction speed, slows transaction speed, or network congestion. Yeah. There are there are regulatory risks like non-compliance, yeah, sometimes lack of transparency. Yeah, they might operate with lack of transparency, making it for regulators to like monitor and enforce compliances with them, you know. And there's this type of risk like social risks, which might displace human jobs, in areas like customer support or transaction processing, resulting in how should I put it, a mal in the workforce. Then they might indulge in bias and discrimination sometimes based on particularly if they are trained on biased data sets. Some communities gatekeep benefits and incentives you get, so they limit who gets it and stuff like that. So AI agents might work biased, if you get what I mean. So all these risks can be avoided when being monitored or when being programmed with caution. You can program it, like you can feed data and like also beware of all of these risks, avoid them before them even happening, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that is what I think are the risks in allowing AI agents unmonitored or unintervened. Yes.
Hey, thank you for showing the both sides of coin, and it's important to know there are some of the risks that can be involved with AI agents. And yeah, so thank you for your answer, Bain, and it was lovely having you on a space. Joe, do you want to take up this question?
Yes. I want to add a comment. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes, we can all hear you.
Okay, I think one of the main concerns is the risk of AI agents making incorrect or malicious decisions. Because Web3 is decentralized and lacks centralized authority. If AI agents are left unchecked, they might perform actions that are not in the best interest of the user or the system. And AI agent could mismanage a user's assets or make poorly informed investment decisions in DeFi, leading to financial loss. And because Web3 is designed to be secure and private, AI agents working autonomously could be exploited by bad actors without human intervention. Malicious entities might find ways to manipulate AI algorithms, causing them to perform fraudulent activities, such as executing unauthorized transactions or even stealing funds. And in depth, where everything is open and transparent, breach could have far-reaching consequences for all users. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer, Joe, and thank you for coming to this space. It was lovely having you. Uh, I would request now, Zeus, if you are here with us. Actually, he is not. So never mind. Melvin, do you want to take up this question about the potential risk of AI agents operating without human oversight in the Web3 space?
Yeah. Well, this has been a very, very long space. Well, it's interesting because there has been exciting conversations going on about AI agents and all that. Yeah. So regarding the second question, you see, it's a very crucial one because while we know that AI has its own positives, I mean, it has benefits basically in the Web3 space. Well, we can't ignore the risk, right? So when AI agents operate without human oversight, there's a lot that can go wrong. And the Web3 environment, because it's decentralized, was created to be decentralized. That was the whole idea behind it. And this means that there's no central authority to intervene if something actually goes wrong or something goes sideways. So you see the stakes are really high. And one of the biggest risks is biased decision making. Now AI models, they learn from data. Why? And if that data they're learning from, if it's flawed or if it's biased, the decisions they can make or decisions they make can be problematic and even harmful, right? So, for example, in it, like let's say, for example, in a DeFi sector, basically, an AI agent might unfairly favor certain users or even certain protocols, leading to imbalance or even market manipulation. And now coming down, another risk is also security, right? Now, the Web3 environments are already targets for bad actors, and rogue AI agents could unintentionally or even maliciously, yeah, let's not take that away, even maliciously amplify vulnerabilities. So think about an AI managing a user's wallet that accidentally executes a malicious smart contract or misinterprets a transaction. Without human oversight, those mistakes could have catastrophic consequences. Now, let's be honest. Now, lastly, there is the risk of losing the human touch. Right, Web3 thrives on community. I said this in a space I was this week. Web3 thrives on community, trust, and even shared values. Now, AI agents they could operate in, or basically AI agents that operate in isolation without human input. They risk alienating users by focusing purely on efficiencies rather than understanding the human context. And at the end of the day, the goal is to use AI as a tool to enhance Web3, not as a replacement for human judgment or connection. Because yeah, we know AI is very good. Yeah, we know AI has solved a lot of problems and will solve a lot of problems for us in the future. But let's be honest, I don't think right now, I don't think AI can work without human beings. And it's good. We are still a very long way from that. Like AI working without human beings, or basically AI or robots or technology replacing human beings entirely. Yes, they can help to make things better. Yes, they can help make tasks, make life easier. But they still need human touch. They still need those certain human connection to make things work. That's what I believe. Thank you.
Hey Melvin, it was lovely to have you here, and thank you for coming to our space. We'll be in touch with Pingo and you. Would request Volteri to take up this question and give us some final insights on the potential risk of AI agents operating without human oversight in the Web3 space. So the floor is yours.
Yeah, it's an interesting question because even with human intervention in the Web2 space, we seem that the AI has a way to kind of go beyond what's given orders to. It's also invasive. It's capable of using a lot of your personal data. I mean, big companies, big corporations are refusing to use let their employees use the AI models because they are listening. They're taking everything you put the ChatGPT or any of their other agents. They're taking it. So it's a difficult problem because it seems like even with human intervention, there seems to be a lot of problems. So we personally believe that we don't want to collect any of our users' personal data. That's the best way for us to protect the people that use our products. And then secondly, it just decentralization and blockchain actually gives a good it's a good opportunity to tackle this problem because especially if you use the data is decentralized on blockchain, you can see where the data is coming from. So it is harder to use use bad data, something nefarious, things like that. That's really what we see. We really want to protect our users, it to be private, our search experience to be private. So yeah, that's kind of our view on that.
Thank you, Volteri, for coming to our space and giving such a lovely answer to our audience. And I can see we have around 60 concurrent listeners, so it has been a wonderful discussion on the AI agents topic. And I'm very excited to know what's next. Requesting Zeus, if you have something to some opinions on the potential risk of AI agents operating without human oversight in the Web3 environments, and if you like to share our audience some insights. Okay, I think Zeus is not with us, so we'll wrap up this session. So guys, thank you once again for connecting. And it's been it's going on a little bit wild, so we'll wrap up here. And thank you once again for connecting to our space, to our weekly space, and we host Twitter spaces every Friday. So guys, make sure you check out Mizzle. We are doing wonders in the deep min and the AI space. We are targeting building Web3 education, building partnerships, uplifting communities, and delivering information to our audience. So make sure you check out on X, and also check out our partners, DMC Foundation, A. We have Pingo AI, Chimp Exchange, and last but not the least, Timpy. So thank you once again, guys, for joining our space. Thank you, Victor, Joe, Zeus, Ronin, Melvin, Akshay, Volteri, Bain, and yeah, thank you, guys. I'll be signing out. I'm your host for the evening, Krishna. I'll be signing out, and Happy New Year once again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mizo.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thanks for hosting.
Thank you. Bye bye.